Hi everyone, David Burgess here with Keller Williams Realty. Again, I am here, a manufactured home, mobile home that I have recently sold in December 2016, and I just wanted to show you it because I get a lot of questions asked about these manufactured homes, and this one is on nearly 2 acres. And the advantage to these homes is they are a little bit more affordable in terms of value compared to a standard single family home, and basically very rarely will they have HOA fees and CDD fees. So this one is on private land, and the guys have no deed restrictions whatsoever, which means they can put things like a boat, like you can see in the back there's a boat there, and they have many vehicles and toys and that kind of thing. So there's just more room for those here, and with nobody telling you what you can and cannot do on your land. As you look at the home behind me, you can tell that it's a lovely home, and from the curb appeal you would never know that it's a manufactured home whatsoever. So yeah, they're an absolutely excellent option if you are looking for a home on some land without any deed restrictions. The way that they're built is that they're actually manufactured in a factory, and they're actually driven and transported down to the site of where they have to go, and they're put onto concrete foundations. But once you're inside, they're absolutely, they're immaculate inside. I think this one was like 2002, 2003, but they get better and better every single year. They're all FHA compliant. So they're all structurally, in great condition, and all they have to do is basically just rig up the water and that kind of thing, the sewerage, and you're like in any other home. They're a very good option if you're looking for a home on land or just a starter home. I mean, this one was just over 200,000. Obviously, a lot of the value is in the land as well, but for a home of like 2,200 square feet with a workshop, this one's got a pool at the back as well. It's very good value. Now, so they're the advantages of a mobile manufactured home. What I wanted to talk about as well were the disadvantages, because from the off, well, firstly, not too many financing companies will finance these. Now, they definitely do finance if you're looking for an FHA or a VA loan. They definitely will lend, but there's a lot of companies out there that don't like manufactured mobile homes for financing purposes. So there's only a kind of select handful in the Tampa Bay area. So if you do need any, financing contacts, then let me know, because I'll be happy to give you that information. But anyway, the real sort of disadvantages from the off, usually all you have to kind of set aside for cost-wise when it comes to purchasing a home is the general inspection, which is never mandatory, but we always encourage it, because you don't want to get in a home and come across defects, and for like $400 for a general inspection for the roof, the AC, and the termite inspection as well is more than worth it. And also the appraisal, which has to be paid for up front. But in addition to those two, manufactured homes, it is 9 times out of 10 your lender is going to ask you for a septic inspection, because these have septic tanks, and a well inspection with a water inspection. The well inspection will cover the water testing as well, and finally they will want a report for the structural foundations of the home. They want to check that everything's tied down correctly. So there's like five things you're going to have to keep in mind, which is probably going to cost a couple of grand just in inspections and getting to that point with a manufactured home. But you will definitely redeem that in the fact you will have no HOA or CDD fees, and your taxes tend to be a little bit lower depending on the size of the land and the house, as well as you will have your mortgage will be a little bit lower without having those fees in place. So yeah, initially there is more outgoings, but you should, once you get past that, these are an excellent option. So yeah, just give you one little last look just to let you know there's like a carport there with a couple of cars in there, and there's like, as I said, nearly 2 acres. There's so much land in here. I won't go around the back. There's, you know, I just said I'd stick to the front, but there's, you know, there's a pool out the back there, and there's a huge workshop, and you know, all the toys can go at the back there with boats and that kind of thing. So mobile homes, manufactured homes, if you've got any questions or concerns, give me a call. You know, my buyers were really happy with this one, and I can definitely see why. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, please reach out to me if I can be of any assistance for anything. Thank you so much. Bye bye.